Welcome to the Life of Hair Studio 2.0. This is the second Life of Hair studio. This is where I've been lately, guys, but there's something else that I want to talk about briefly before we jump into today's very quick video. Now, the reason today's a quick video is because I've been beavering away creating this place for a few weeks, and that's why I've not really been very active in the comments section and getting back to people. So it's a huge thank you to everybody who just has been sending comments in and liking the videos. It helps them immensely and it does mean the world to me. There's something else I need to tell everyone, and I'm not usually into sharing personal stuff here on my YouTube channel, but unfortunately my partner and I have separated. It's been going on for half of the year pretty much to this point, and it's been a bit of a roller coaster journey, as you can imagine. Some of you will know I've got children with my ex-partner, and I've been trying to stabilise and find a new path and a new way forward. And I'm always a very positive person. I always try and find the best in everything. And by no means, you know, is this a terrible negative situation. It is just one of those things that happens to the best of us, to any of us, to all of us potentially in our lifetimes. And it has been a bit of a up and down journey, you know, happy, sad, sad, happy, you know, maybe not happy, but, you know, coping. But amongst all that, obviously I've been trying to produce videos each and every week for you. And I've been kind of wanting to say for a long time what's going on, but I didn't feel like I was in the right place. Plus I was very busy creating this space. So I'm sure you'll see some videos being made out of here very soon, as by 3 or 4 days time it will all be finished in here, and it will be ready for some new people to come and work in the Life of Hair studio. So if you know anybody that lives in the Brighton and Hove area and wants to freelance here in the studio, wants to take their freelancing career to the next level, make sure that you tell them about this and get in touch with me, especially via Instagram. That's usually the easiest way to send me a direct message and I will get back to you and we can have a chat on the phone. But I just want to thank everybody who watches the channel, supports the channel, is there every week watching these videos. It means a lot to me. And I know that I'm not a big, you know, sharer, and I don't come onto my channel, you know, regurgitating everything that's going on in my life. And so sometimes there's things going on, especially to those of you who are members of the Life of Hair Digital Academy. I have been very lax at producing new content, but I've got a plan. There's a whole host of new content coming to that platform very soon. I'm starting to film as of the 17th of October, and so by Christmas time it will be a whole new platform launch, if you like, and a whole new way of going through the journey that I created on there that is maybe not so clear right now. So I'm going to jump into today's video. It's a really quick one. This was more about saying thank you to everybody who is still here watching the channel, supporting, sending their comments in, sending me messages in other areas as well. I appreciate you all immensely. So on today's video.
So I'm about to show you two completely different looks that were achieved by one technique. The technique that we used on these two particular colours were identical. The only difference was the haircut that I put them on and the width of the sections. So you can see this kind of shag hairstyle. It's got beautiful tones of purple and pink running through it, and it gives it nice texture and movement and shows off all of those layers beautifully. But then we're going to look at a more bob style here, where we use slightly larger sections. I put a zigzag parting in to really show the colour off. But we used a slightly more blue purple. An extremely simple pre-section, hot cross bun style, very simple. Now this is how we apply the colour to the hair. Now I always start in the back, I either work the left side or the right side, and basically the way that it works is that we put in the colour in opposing colours on each side. So as you can see on the right side, we started with purple, we went pink, purple, pink, purple, pink, and that we need the top one to be a different colour to what is on the opposite side. So you're about to see the purple one go in So the top one needs to be a different color. It's really important with this particular technique. And you'll see here from the top down what that looks like. So the top 4 quadrants are all different. We'll zoom in just to make sure that you've got it. So you've got this top one here on the crown at the highest point in the head is pink. The one below it is purple. Then you've got a pink one, a purple and a pink working backwards down the head. But then we've got the purple one right next door to it in the crown area. And then we work back down the head in exactly the same fashion. And by doing this, we create that technique that looks like it's either very, very strong or it's incredibly soft and beautiful, dependent on that haircut that you have put it on. So a couple of things to mention here, just quickly, that the bob technique was done straight off the scalp. So pink, blue, straight off the scalp, no root shadow. Whereas the shag technique had a root shadow applied first. So we put the purple on the roots, and then we took subdivided sections throughout of about 1.5 centimeters. And that is how the shag was done, because I think when you've got hair that moves, you need a bit more of a solid base. Whereas on the bob technique, we used about 3 centimeter wide sections, and we just painted each color right next to each other straight off the skin. So that's one of the main reasons that obviously, you do get a slightly different result from the same technique, but fundamentally the idea is exactly the same for a completely different look on a different haircut. And how one look can look so different is one of the joys for me of having techniques that are so simple to repeat on all of your clients, but they all look very, very different. So I thought I'd try and make this style of video. I've been thinking about making these kind of head drawing style videos for so long now, probably over a year. I'm very pleased I've got one out, but I'd love to know what you think. I would like to make them alongside the normal Sunday tutorials, but I thought I'd just put one out on a Sunday, see how people reacted, and then I might make them kind of midweek as we go forward. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day, and I'll see you very soon.